Hello, boys and girls. In math today, we are going to work on subtracting tens and dimes. So we just did this whole chapter about addition and adding tens and ones. Now we're starting a chapter about subtracting them. Okay, so our first one, like I said, is about subtracting tens and dimes. Okay, so I have some 10 rods drawn up here and some dimes drawn up here. So we're going to solve a couple subtraction problems using these. You can also draw some 10 rods and draw some dimes, or if you have 10 rods or something that can represent a 10 rod, and if you have dimes, you can also use them and move them around. Okay, that will help you really visualize what's going on. But this will also help you visualize just in a slightly different way. Okay, so how many, we're going to do 6 tens, and then we're going to take away or subtract 2 tens, okay? And then we want to find out how many tens we have left. So I have 6 tens right here, right? What if I take away 2? So I'm just going to X them out. Okay, now to write this as a subtraction problem, I can write minus, got to have minus the minus, right? 2 tens. Okay, so now how many tens are left? How many tens rods are left? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So 6 minus 2 equals 4. And then remember, we're doing tens, so it's 6 tens minus 2 tens equals 4 tens. Good. All right, so there is one way to write it. 6 tens minus 2 tens equals 4 tens. But instead of having the word tens there, we can write 6 tens with digits, right? What is 6 tens equal to? So these 6 10 rods, what is that equal to? Well, why don't we count by tens and find out? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay, so 6 tens is equal to 60. So over here, we're going to put 60 or 60. And then we take away 2 tens. How much is 2 tens if we write it in digits? Remember, count by tens because 1 10 equals 10 ones. Okay, so 10, 20. So 2 tens is 20, right? So 60 minus 20 equals, how many did we say we had? We had 4 tens. So how much is 4 tens? Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay, so it's 60 minus 20 equals 40. Okay, that makes sense, right? 60 minus 20, or 6 tens minus 2 tens equals 40, or 4 tens. Very good. All right, now 1 10 rod is similar to a dime. How is it similar to a dime? They both equal 10, right? A 10 rod equals 10, and a dime is 10 cents. Okay, so they're both equal to 10. So now, instead of using tens, we're going to use dimes. Okay, so we have 6 dimes. 6 dimes. Okay, 6 dimes, and then we're going to take away 2 dimes. Take away 2 dimes. We spend 2 dimes at the store. All right, so we'll take away 2. So then we're going to say minus, because we're doing subtraction. Let me fix that. It was crooked. So we have minus the minus. 2 dimes equals, how many dimes do we have left? So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 dimes. So 6 dimes minus 2 dimes equals 4 dimes. Very good. Now let's write it with digits, just like we did up here. So what is 6 dimes equal to? How much cents is it equal to? Well, let's count. Count by tens, right? 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, 50 cents, 60 cents. Okay, so over here, we're going to write 60 cents. Good. Then subtract. We're subtracting. How much money did we take away? 10 cents, 20 cents. Okay. Took away 2 dimes, so that's 20 cents. And then how much money do we have left? All right, let's count how much we have left. So 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents. Good. All right, so you can subtract tens and dimes using the words tens and dimes, right? And just subtracting the number, but you can also, but then you have to kind of translate it, right? And write it just as numbers, just as digits. So you have to remember that 1 10 rod equals 1 10, right? That equals 10. And 1 dime equals 10. So you can write it properly with just digits, okay? All right, on the other side, we're going to do a little word problem. So I'm going to read you a little story, and then we're going to have to find the answer to the question at the end of the story, and we're going to be using some tens and dimes. Okay, here is the story. The party store has 70 party hats for sale. Jacob's mom buys 40 of these hats. So how many party hats are left? All right, so we're going to start off with our tens. Okay, so she has 70 party hats. So how many tens is 70? 7 tens, right? All right, so 7 tens. So we have 7 10 rods here to help us. So let's see. So 7 tens, we've got that all together. Then how many did she buy? She bought 40. So that's 4 tens. Okay, so 7 tens minus 4 tens. All right, so we have 7 tens. Let's take away 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, how many tens are left? Well, you can count the 10 rods, or you can do 7 minus 4, which you can find the answer to both very easily. Go ahead, find the answer before I say it. How many tens do we have left? 3 tens, right? We have 3, and 7 minus 4 equals 3. Good, so we have 3 tens. Okay, but now to really find the answer to the question, we can't have the word tens there. We have to translate it into just numbers. So 7 tens, we said, equals 70, right? That equals 70. Okay, 70. And then how many did the mom buy? She bought 4 tens, or what is 4 tens equal to? 40, right? So 70 minus 40 equals 3 tens. 3 tens. What does 3 tens equal to? 30. Good, right? 10, 20, 30. 3 tens is equal to 30. Okay? Excellent. So then 70 minus 40 equals 30. So that's how many hats were left in the store. Okay, now let's say we have to see the Jacob's mom pay for these as well. Okay, so let's say Jacob's mom has 7 dimes. Okay? Oops, look at this. There's only 6 dimes here. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's get that in there before it messes us up. There we go. Now we have 7 dimes. Okay, so Jacob's mom has 7 dimes, right? Okay, how about, so she has 7 dimes. So each hat is worth, or every 10 hats is a dime. Okay, so she bought 4 tens. So she bought 4 tens, which means that she had to pay 4 dimes. Okay, so every set of 10 hats is equal to a dime. Okay, and she bought 4 tens, so that means that she had to spend 4 dimes. Okay, so she had to spend 4 dimes on the hats. So we have to take away 4 dimes. So we're going to cross out 1, 2, 3, 4. So she had 7 dimes. She had to pay 4 dimes for the hats. So 7 dimes minus 4 dimes. This is a very good sale on party hats, I must say. And we're going to have to see, how many dimes does Jacob's mom have left? So she had 7 dimes. She had to pay 4 dimes for the party hats, okay? She had to pay 4 dimes for the party hats. So then how many dimes does she have left? 1, 2, 3, right? And 7 minus 4 equals 3. So she has 3 dimes left. She has 3 dimes left. Okay, so 7 dimes minus 4 dimes equals 3 dimes. Now let's translate it into just numbers. 7 dimes, how much does that equal? How much is 7 dimes equal? How much cents? 70 cents. Very good. So 70 cents. Then we're subtracting, so we have our minus the minus right there. And then how much is 4 dimes equal to? How much did she end up paying? 40 cents, right? 40 cents. That is a very cheap price for party hats. Well, that's pretty cool. Go Jacob's mom. What a great deal. So 70 cents minus 40 cents equals how much? 30 cents. Good. 30 cents. Excellent. So we had 70 cents minus 40 cents equals 30 cents. Okay, boys and girls? So when you subtract tens and you subtract dimes, it's very similar. It's almost the same because tens and dimes are equal, or they work with the same amount. Okay? So in your workbook, you are going to be doing a page with subtraction questions that have dimes and tens, okay? So they wrote out, 9 dimes minus 7 dimes for you, and then you have to find the answer, but then you also have to put it in just digits, just numbers, okay? So here it says 6 tens minus 2 tens equals, so you have to write what that equals, but then you have to change 6 tens to 60 and 2 tens to 20, and then write the answer at the bottom, okay? So it's like a lot of stuff like what we did up here, and it's similar to what we did with addition as well. So what you really have to remember is that if it says 7 tens, that means 7 10 rods, which altogether is 70. Or if it says 7 dimes, that means 70 cents. Okay? All right, so if you do that, if you remember that, and if you listened closely during the lesson, then you will do a great job on the worksheet, boys and girls, okay? So take your time. If you have any questions, please let me know so I can try to help in some way. And I hope you're being very good listeners, and I hope you're being very good to your parents, okay? Make sure you're being good listeners to them too. All right, boys and girls, that is all for now. I hope you understand the lesson and enjoy it overall, and you're going to do great on the worksheet.